the 2K. And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
MP, what do you think about going up against Dylan Harper?
Trivia time. Did you know he and I played in the same number of NCAA tournament games?
0?
Exactly. But I played a season in Europe against grown men. That's an advantage I got. He's good, but...
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. So the Raptors starting 5. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's George in at the point. And for San Antonio, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Harper in at the 1. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
George finds Pirtle. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
And the bucket is good.
Well, looking like a vet there. You forget how young he still is. MP with great awareness of the shot clock situation.
Castle goes in. Pass to Harper. Barnes with a screen on MP. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Toronto. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Poke loose. Driving in. And Harper gets it to go.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Barrett passes to Barnes. MP outside. Back to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Vassell outside. 4-3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Barnes. All right, Stan. Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots. That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Outside Barnes. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Raptors trail by 3. MP, the pass to Ingram. Back to George. And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough. You know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Castle against Barrett. It's stolen by Barnes. Ingram, the pass to George. To the middle. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Pass to Harper. Here's Vassell. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Wembanyama, screen on Barrett. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
To the inside. And there's Barrett on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio trailing here. Castle with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Barnes. George against Castle. Yep, that one goes.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Barnes. And too long on the shot. For Toronto, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Barrett finds George. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Harper gets it to go.
And I know Harper wants a closer finish, but having a consistent flow shot in his arsenal will serve him well.
MP with it. Castle covering. Barrett passes to MP. Barnes with a screen on Castle. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Castle against MP. From deep, Harper. Here's Wembanyama, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wembanyama's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Here's George. Barrett finds George. He buries it from 3. MP's got 13.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
Pass to Barnes. Five on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Barnes. Barnes, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
George feels it out a bit. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it.
Here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Harper out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
MP finds Barnes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Harper. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ingram. That shot missing. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio leading. Three from Barnes. Castle controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. From the arc. MP making the long-range connection.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Barrett against Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Ingram.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George against Vassell. George passes to Ingram. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Well, the Spurs shooting it well, around 55% for the game. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
Toronto making a switch here. MP outside. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Oh, the power move from MP.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Pirtle. To halt the run. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett finds George, and he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Stephon Castle. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Here's Vassell. He's got 9. Pass to Harper. Outside Barnes. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. Over Barrett. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this rush.
George with it, now guarded by Wembanyama, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Castle outside. It's good from the top of the key. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
MP inside. And George with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Ingram.
Yeah, some pretty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Spurs trail by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. From deep, Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
George passes to Quickly. Takes the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Barnes. Launches a three. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. MP getting it done for Toronto. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Raptors.
Their efficiency on offense.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
So for Toronto right now, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's MP in at the 1.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Barnes passes to Harper. Off target with the 3. Toronto leading by 10. For 3, George. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game. Vassell outside. Barnes a screen. Wembanyama against Pirtle. Puts up the 8-footer. Off the window. It's good. Wembanyama's got 20.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Toronto's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blockers.
Yeah, look, D.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
MP shot is good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Harper. George defending. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And MP throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Wembanyama with the easy two.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
George in the post. A three. Barrett. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
George passes to Barrett. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Castle.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harper misses. Toronto leading by 10. Down low. Here's George. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio with the ball. Shoots. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Wembanyama's got 26.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
George passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. MP outside. Barnes finds MP. This one for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Barnes. 6 to shoot. To the paint. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. That's 28 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 6-point lead to get back on track. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Vassell passes to Harper. Back to Vassell. Launches it. Rebound Toronto.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Ingram. And the layup is good off the glass. Ingram's got his 2nd basket.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Castle outside. A three from Barnes. Counted from distance. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Raptors lead by 5. To the inside. Here's Barrett. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Fires for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Barrett finds George. Oh, what a response from MP.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Barnes. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
George passes to Barnes. MP outside. Back to Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Fourth, the Raptors.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
The Spurs making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Spurs trail by 10. Castle outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
They're sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
George left side. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Harper. Again, the Spurs score.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Raptors lead by 9. Quickly finds MP. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Cornette. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Castle. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by George. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the 3. Here's Murray Boyles. And there it is for him. Murray Boyles has got 6.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
From deep, Harper sends it home from 3-point land.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
It's George on the wing. 43 points in the game. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Now here's Barnes. And here's Vassell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly outside. And here's MP from outside. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Harper. Back to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Timeout called by Darko Red. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Harper's got 15 points in just the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
From deep, Harper gets the 3 to fall. Harper's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
George outside. Barrett passes to George. And the Raptors miss again.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And stolen by Barrett. And it's Ingram off the drive. That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, Ingram's movement can cause a lot of problems.
Now Castle. Barnes finds Castle. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Barrett passes to George. Back to Barrett. On the wing, MP. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's stolen by Barnes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. From deep, Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors lead by 3. And here's MP from outside. Ingram, the pass to George. For 3. No good. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Here's Castle. George with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Knocks down the long J.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Drills it from deep. Harper's got 32 points.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. George, right side. Now Barnes. Ingram fires. Can't get the 3.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Can't get it.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
MP. Yes, sir, with the 3.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Here's Wembanyama. The big foul by Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Ingram. Now Barrett. Barnes. Oh, off target from downtown. Barrett against Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And stolen by Barrett. Ingram fires. The 3 is in.
Well, I can tell you as a coach, you've got a lot of confidence in Ingram taking that shot.
Now Barnes. Left side, Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Outside Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Barrett. Cleared away by Ingram.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama, screen on Barnes. Money from 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Wembanyama. Hurdle rips down the board.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
MP, the three is off.
Go back to the bar, bro. That's what they made for
George! And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk.
If you watch any level of ball,
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
All right. We're back in the locker room after I just took...
Then I realized my key was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on the doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
On your box inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out? Fishing. That. What is that? You should get that backpack now. Alright, boys. Yep. What's the idea here? Please, no more weeks. I'm just saying because he used to get over, then shouting. Yeah, maybe a little second.
Try